Hi guys, this is Daniel McSweeney, and in this lesson I'm going to show you how to value your domain names. So first of all, obviously you'll need a domain name. Let's just say that we'll just go to Flippa for a moment. So flippa.com. We'll have a look at see the domains there for sale and that are in auction, and we'll just value one of them just to see how much it's actually worth. So here you can just go to domains, and we'll just check what's most active, because you want to buy something, if you are buying a domain, something that is active. And here I would go to the highest price type one that's active, that's open, we'll say. So these green ones here, they are in auction at no reserve because they're green, and if they're black, they are in reserve. So you can bid now for them anyway. So short stories, we're going to pick here for the crack, right? For the fun. Crack is an Irish word for fun. So we're going to go to, first of all, this place called namebio.com. And on NameBio, you can actually go here to actually evaluate domain names and see which names have already sold. So the list down here at the bottom shows you what names have sold today in the last 24 hours. So Go Girl sold for 22,000, and you can see here and so on. Best kind of names to pick up would be 3-letter names, and if you were going to pick up a 3-letter name, it'll cost you more than 10,000 plus to pick one up. They would be worth the most at the moment, roughly, because if you do pick up one for this cost, you're actually buying it at cost price, basically. And if you want to resell it, then you got to find some place that actually you got to find someone to buy it that actually has the characters, the VKH. So Vacation King Houses or something like that, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's what's sold here today. You can actually check here what sold previously. So we'll say past week, past 5 years. You go placement, forget about that, the extension, so we'll just go .com. So .com would be the best type of domain name to pick up, because .coms are king. And if .com is king, .net would be queen, .org would be prince, and .info would be jokers. So a .net would be around 10% of a .com. So if your .com sold for 100,000, the same name would probably only sell for 10,000. So we'll leave out hyphens. You don't really, if you're buying names, you're better off without hyphens, even though in Europe hyphens do sell, but not for as much as what they would do selling together. Like closing pat here, we'll say if that was separated by a hyphen in the middle, it wouldn't be worth as much as closing pat without the with the hyphen in it. So leave out numbers as well. Only names with numbers that do sell well would be short names. So we're just going to search that for fun. And in the last 5 years, we can see here, has it done that for me? The past 5 years, .com. Oh yeah, you click this in and you can see porno.com sold for 8,888,888. But there has been higher sold names, because they're not listed here because there were private sales. For example, LasVegas.com was actually sold for over 60, I think was it over 68 million, but it wasn't listed here because it was done privately. And other names are also sold higher than this, but this is just one that was listed here on NameBio. So we're going to search for what we were saying. We're going to search for short stories. So if you want to see something similar to short stories that's sold, for example, it has 2 keywords, so it has short. So we're just going to see what's sold for short, and we're going to get rid of this here, any, and we're going to get rid of hyphens, and we're going to get rid of numbers, and we're just going to search the .coms. So in the names with short, you can see here at the start, short sale sold for 101,000. Oops, let's go back to Flippa. So we have short stories. So short stories, We gotta find that again now. Just 1 second. We'll go back to what we were searching for before. Open. And just .com. Nope, I'll just search for it. So short stories here selling already. It's been bidded up to 75,000. So that's going to go up here if it's because it's listed on Flippa for sale in an auction publicly. It will be listed here on name bio. So that's pretty good. So short is pretty good to pick up on a name. So we'll just try stories and just see what kind of names sold for stories. So short stories is valued pretty well. It should sell for up to 100,000. So as you can see here, sex stories 200,000, and my stories only sold for 22,000 here. There is another site as well called name. What's it called again? We'll go to Estabot. Estabot is like Zillow for checking property prices. You can actually search and see how much it's valued by searches and so on. So we'll just go for here, short stories, and you have to put in the TLD as well, the top level domain. Need human verification. So stop 8063, and we can appraise the value that they put in. And they have it valued up at $244,000. As you can see, the other extensions are gone, so that brings it up a bit of value. And here you can see related sales, short stories. It already sold in 2017, only 2 months ago, for 10,000. So already this name, which was bought 2 months ago at 10,000 on Namejet, which would be a domain auction site for pretty much domainers, is already selling at $75,000. So that's a great return on investment there. It's on no reserve, so people are just bidding crazily. More than likely, the seller of this is has contacted a few buyers. Also, it's 19 years of age, which gives it more value because it has it has age. Excuse me. Similar sales. They already have all the information here for you. Of 2-word domain names, so drug addiction, forex brokers, currency converter, etc. And Estabot value for short stories is 244,000, as it says. It gives you some examples to go to. So that's valued pretty well here. It will 2 days left. It will more than likely go for over 100,000, and if not, still it's a great return on investment. You can see here on Estabot as well. It tells you how many average searches it gets. You only get a few searches on Estabot, so if you do only get a few searches, go to Google keywords and you can actually check all this information out. I would look in here, the type in score. Look, if you go scroll down here, the broad match, which means it could be short stories today or something like that. Exact match would be the exact people that are searching for short stories, and that's the amount of monthly searches it gets. Cost per click if you're doing ads. Ad competition is high. And broad match again, and the exact match again here for 164,000. So it's pretty good. Great value here. That's the kind of name you need to pick up. So on Flippa, it's an auction site for anyone really. But we'll go to Namejet. We'll have a look there and see what's selling. Anyone can buy names from here, but you need to sign up for an account. And These are last chance ones here. And short names would be the best. If uncle was without the S, it would be worth a lot more. So you're looking for short, good names. Or medical tours wouldn't be a great name to sell because it has an S at the end, it makes it too long. And medical tours don't really make sense. We're just going to have a look and see. US trading, it's not great. Names here, short names, pretty good. So I can see there the names aren't great. I wouldn't pick up in any of these. If I was, I'd be going for short names like that, 4-letter names, because if you can pick that up for $250 and sell it for a couple of thousand, you'll be doing pretty well for yourself. And if you are a new starter, these are the names you need to pick up, 4-letter names, and make sure they're good keyword domains, or well, good names that are in use. So GEHI. So you're searching for on Google. We'll go to Google. Now let's go with Eddie. So if you search on Google, a name that has GEHI. So you're looking for something with GEHI. So GEHI. If you can pick that up for $250, as you can see here, it has over 604,000 results. GEHI and accessories. You've got some GI and accessories again. So they'd be your main buyer here. So if you did buy it, you could contact them and try to sell it to them at a good price. So if you were pricing this, have a scroll through Google and see if even LinkedIn, have a look on LinkedIn as well, and you could find potential buyers for this. It just seems to me GHI and accessories would be the main people to contact. And for a name like that, you could put the price up to around maybe 1,000, 1,005, maybe 2,000 you could probably sell it for. Or just hold on to it until they contact you. But if you want to make a quick sale out of it, contact them. That's how I'd value a name. We'll try a different one. So we'll see this. We'll check a different name. There's not great ones there now. Nothing really stands out. No, I would go for nothing there. You're better off just picking names that actually make sense and that sound good together. This could do well. Virtual seems to be doing pretty well at the moment. Virtuous, there's no bids, so maybe not. Here we go, fillet.com. Let's check that out. And let's check past sales. So fillet, for example, was never sold before or never recorded being sold. It has bids, and 75 to be exact. And the highest bid, this is a pre-auction, so there's 75 bids in, and the highest bid was $250. So, oh wait, sorry, I'm in the wrong place. Fillet.com. So there's 122 bids in. It has a valuation on Estibat of 22,000. The highest bid is 5,100, and has 2 days left. This will sell for close to around 8 to 10,000, roughly. It's a short name. It's 5 letters, and it makes sense. These are the names you want to pick up. You can find some of these very cheaply on the likes of expireddomains.net, and or even just search through Namejet or even Flippa sometimes, and GoDaddy and Cedo. And you can pick them up nice and cheap, but just make sure they're nice and short and value them with name bio. And even check the search results on Google and check estibot.com, and you can see here the exact monthly searches. So that's how to value a name, and that's how I would do it. There's other ways of doing stuff like this and to value names, but these are the three main examples. So I hope that helped, and I wish you best on your domaining, and please let me know how you get on. Thanks.